Tonight on Tough as Nails, we had our second team challenge, followed by our first elimination-based individual challenge. I know we had the individual challenge in the first, but doesn't really count. And saw our first contestant both punch in and punch out. So let's just hop into this, jump into our team competition, and we had a little bit of a role reversal between Savage Crew and Dirty Hands this time around, as Savage Crew went for the more individual approach and Dirty Hands went for a more team-oriented strategy. And once again, we see that teamwork pull out the victory. There were some impressive performances on Savage Crew, like Mike was really going above and beyond, but ultimately just didn't matter because they didn't work as well together as a team. So that evens up our team challenge, 1 win each. Every season this team challenge stuff is going to get dragged out to at least close to the final challenge. They're just going to edit it that way. It's just the way it is. So, we're sitting 1-1, race to 5, and shockingly to no one, it's going to be a close race. Moving over to our individual challenge, everyone had to build a small section of snow fence, of heavy duty snow fence. Involved digging a hole, planting 1 fence post, then tacking on, I think it was 5 posts with 30 of those big 6-inch nails, which if you've ever had to build fence like that, they are not very fun to hammer in. And doing 30 of them as fast as you possibly can is extremely exhausting. I really felt that this challenge was very much skewed towards our physically strong competitors. This is tough as nails, not who can lift the most weight as nails. And I really dislike that. I think it was pretty, as soon as you saw the challenge, you pretty much expected that Kelsey was going to be at or near the bottom. Sarah was going to be at or near the bottom. Kalimba as well. And I just don't like that. We want to see as even of a playing field as possible. I would have much rather have seen the challenges been flipped around, that everybody repair one of those snow machines that they did for the elimination challenge, instead where it's more about working hard and getting the work done, not quitting, attention to detail, all of that, not just who's going to be able to just power through this competition. That aside, was still cool to see Quincy and Hanger come out on top. I don't know if I was picking those two as my favorites going into the challenge tonight, but both of them absolutely crushed it. Quincy looked like he was having a blast out there, from digging the hole with his hands to ripping off the old boards by hand. Everybody else is using tools, and there he is just grabbing those boards and just physically ripping them out of the posts. Was very cool to him also snapping those boards and shoving them in the trash can at the end. He was definitely the most entertaining person to watch for the individual challenge, and I was absolutely loving it. Also, congratulations to Hanger. He narrowly edged out Quincy for top spot, wins himself a haul of power tools, and everybody now knows that he's here to play. On the bottom end, like I said, who'd I mention before? Kelsey, Sarah, and Kalimba they were basically our slowest three, with Kelsey and Kalimba heading into overtime. Yeah, it just felt, gave me a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth watching that. Just felt like the challenge was really stacked against them, and that's just not what I want to see. I want to see it as even of a playing field as possible for everyone. You know, yeah, like I said, it's tough as nails. We want to see who's the toughest, who's gonna grind these out, not just who's physically the strongest. A little disappointed there, but anyways, into overtime. As soon as they outlined what the challenge was, and it was replacing the nozzles on the snow machine, replace 9 nozzles, missing or faulty nozzles on 2 snow machines. I immediately felt that Kelsey had the advantage. As much as Kalimba works with water, works with hoses, Kelsey's working with those nozzles. Kelsey's working with intricate machinery as a part of her day-to-day life. I thought that was an immediate advantage for her, and she absolutely crushed that challenge. I think that she was just wrapping up her second snow machine not too long after Kalimba finished her first. So sad to see Kalimba be the first knocked out. You know, she sticks around, gets to be in the team competitions all season long, but was definitely hoping that she could go further in the individual competition. Be interested to see how all this plays out this season. I'm not sure what we're doing next week, but I will be here on Wednesday with a recap, and I won't even be like a week late, everybody. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you later.